Hello, it's day 26 of 100 days of vulnerability. I'm not liking how my hair looks, but I just did a whole interview looking like this, so oh well. Now I've got shadows. Yeah, there we go, that's a little bit better. So, I just had an interview with Dr. David Hanscom. Where did I put the book in my bedroom because I'm going to actually read it. I hadn't read it. So the book is a spine surgeon. It's called Back in Control, a spine surgeon's roadmap to overcoming chronic pain or something like that, recovering from chronic pain. And so as you know, if you've been watching these videos, I've been having back pain. I've been having, inflammation, basically chronic pain. And when do I open the book? Today, before the interview. Hadn't read it. Had this resource available to me. Knew generally what the book was about, obviously, or I wouldn't have set up the interview. Had been planning to read it, sort of in my mind, but I didn't make it a priority. And, I can say, I didn't have time, but you know that's a load of crap because I have time to be on Facebook. I have time to cuddle up with my boyfriend. No, that's a necessity. I need that time. That's good for me. But, I can be on Facebook and wasting time not getting much done instead of doing something that actually might help me and make my life better. But did I do it? No. So, but I'm excited. My arm's getting sore. Yeah, I'm holding it up. So I'm excited because we had this great interview, this great discussion, and he, at the end, we were talking privately. He's like, so obviously you read the book, right? Because I kind of had a understanding of what he was talking about. And I was like, no. And I confessed and I told him, no, I'm going to read the book because this is important stuff. But no, I didn't do that. So he offered to do like a little bit of coaching with me, which is so kind, right? He's one of the top spine surgeons in Seattle, and he's offering to take time out of his busy schedule to do like one-on-one coaching with me, not asking anything in return. So I said, well, why don't we if we do that, which we will, let's record it on Google Hangouts so that we can help more people, whether that's like a coaching session or a Q&A or like a mini quick interview, whatever. So be on the lookout for that. It's Back in Control is the name of the book, and I will post a link to the interview in the description below. So if you have any kind of pain issues, not necessarily back pain, but any kind of chronic pain, or you have a friend who has chronic pain, just pain in general, but generally, if you have pain for a few minutes and it goes away, then it's, you've handled it. But if you get a lot of headaches or aches or skin rashes, anything that is bothersome to you physically, watch the interview. I think you'll enjoy it. People were watching it, and everyone, I'm going to download it and re-upload it because there are restrictions on where Google Hangouts on Air can be played on the planet. So I download it and then I re-upload it so that I get rid of any of those restrictions. But just a few people had seen it. 8 people had seen it just as it was recording, which I never publicized the Hangouts because then I worry about people who are watching and it's just too much to manage. So I always just record the Hangout and then I post it as a video so that you can watch it later. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make as I ramble on is that out of 8 people who watched it, there are already 4 thumbs up. So if you are one of those people who gave it a thumbs up, thank you so much. But what that's telling me is that this is a topic that people need. And I know for myself, you hear, oh, I've had back pains, oh, I've had anxiety, I went to the doctor and da-da-da-da. And yet I had this book this whole time. I've had it for at least a couple months probably sitting on. And when I looked at what the topic was, I was excited about it. I was like, yeah, I totally want to have this guy on my show. There was no doubt. But then why didn't I read the book? I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to read the book. I'm going to go through the processes and work through it, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited. So that's my, is that vulnerable enough? The fact that I'm in pain and I know the steps that I could potentially take to help myself, and I'm, I guess, choosing not to. It's a choice, right? I might not be a conscious choice, but I am making a choice of how I spend my time, what I focus on, what I put my energy towards. So, judging myself a little bit for that, but he told me not to be too hard on myself, because being hard on ourselves just creates more pain and anger and frustration. That's a little spoiler alert for what the interview in the book is about. It's about, like, he talks about the neuroplasticity and the neural pathways, and what is that word? Neurobiology, maybe? Yeah, probably. Kind of the similar, like Dr. Stan Tatkin, he does that as well, but this is not focused on attachment issue and relationships. This is focused on managing pain. So similar but different. Okay, well, I want to send you lots of love. Namaste. Thanks for watching.